Up with you guys, man? It's Grind Life Productions back at it again with another video. I hope you guys have been taking care of yourself. I hope you guys have been working on your mindset. And most importantly, I hope you guys have been retaining your seed, because what you guys need to understand is that everything else out here that does not align with your goals is a complete distraction. And I don't care what it is. Dating, a distraction. Why are you messing with a female if you know you're not going to be with her long term? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? You're just with her for temporary pleasure. You're selling her a dream and you're selling yourself out. You probably have a big goal that you want to achieve, but you can't do that because you want to succumb to your lower nature and you want a relationship right now. You want to get your rocks off right now. But what about later? What about the long term? Why aren't you thinking about that? You speak so passionately about your dreams. You speak so passionately about the things that you want in life, but when it comes down to put in the work, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it because you feel as though it's too much. You feel as though, oh, I just don't feel like doing it. You'll be like, oh, I'll just get to it another day. Another day comes. You still don't get to it. What are you doing? Why are you playing around with life? Why are you playing around? In life, the clock does not stop for anybody. The clock does not stop for anybody. It's either we put it in now or we just don't get it at all. We just don't get it at all. And I see it every day. I see it every day. I see people making short-term decisions based off their feelings. Man, man, I'm trying not to curse. Man, bump your feelings, bro. Your feelings are not you. You may be feeling kind of lonely right now, but just because you're feeling lonely doesn't mean you need to get into a relationship. How about you go out and get some friends? How about you make some beneficial connections that help you out in life? Instead of just chasing after a relationship, instead of chasing after some booty. Like, bro. And this is what semen retention helped me realize. I realized that female attraction is a big distraction. It's a big distraction because the female attraction, it makes us want to make short-term decisions just because we see something that looks good in the moment. But what about our goals though? What about where we want to be in life? What about our dreams? We don't think about that when we see a baddie. We don't think about that when we see a baddie in a gym. Because honestly, I didn't know how bad it really was until I started going to the gym at my school. Because I never really used to go to the gym before. I used to work out at home because I do calisthenics. I do at-home workouts. I never needed to weight lift or anything like that because I don't play football anymore. I run track now. So I never really felt the need to weight lift. But now I have to weight lift because that's what the coaches want us to do. So I'm doing it now and I'm getting better. But it's a lot of females in the gym and they all look good. All of them. Some of them, I genuinely think that they actually want to get pulled up on. I honestly believe they want dudes to come up and talk to them. That's what they want. They want to distract us from our goals, our purpose. Do you want to know why they're in the gym? A majority of females are in the gym because they want to get right for us. Now, maybe some of them are in there because they want to get right for themselves, and that's okay too. But a big majority of females are in the gym so they can get right for us, so they can look good for us. But just because they're looking good for us does not mean that we have to throw all of our hopes and dreams in the garbage just because we see a fatty, bro. Just because we see a good looking chick, bro. We don't need to do that. We need to get out of our short-term mindset and actually lock in with our lives. Because what you need to understand is that if you start talking to this female, all the things that you used to enjoy doing, you can't do those things anymore because you got to attend to a whole nother person. Not saying that's bad, but if you're actually working towards a dream, you're actually working towards a goal, bro, You can't have no female distractions. Your main focus should be yourself, your goals, and your family. You should be providing for all three. When you feel as though you're stable enough and you feel as though you achieved your dream and you feel as though you don't have to be in tunnel vision, but honestly, you should be in on tunnel vision at all times. But when you feel as though you're at a certain point in your life when you can get into a relationship and there are no possible repercussions of hopping into one, then go out and do that. Go out and do that, and you will know. Don't stress about when it's gonna happen. Oh, when am I gonna get a female? Oh, if I stay locked in with my goals too much, I'm never gonna get laid, bro. That's not the point of semen retention. The point of semen retention is to retain your godly essence and to focus on yourself. Put the energy back into yourself. Sexual transmutation. You think you're the only person who gets urges on semen retention? You're not. You're not. I get urges. The next guy gets urges. We all get urges. But it's only a select few of us who actually decide to fight those urges off and actually lock in with what's important. Honestly. Honestly. And when you think about it like this, we as men, we age like fine wine. So we can we can get into a relationship whenever we want. But why do we have to rush into it though? There should be no reason why we should have to rush into these relationships just because we're feeling some type of way at the moment. And honestly, you should never be feeling some type of way for too long. Yeah, those thoughts, they come and go, but they should never stick. The only reason why they may stick is because you're not putting in any work. You're just sitting around. You may be retaining a seed, but you ain't putting in no work though. You got all this built up energy, all this built up aggression. And what are you going to put it towards? The couch? The corn? You're not putting it into your dreams. You're not putting it to yourself. You're not putting it towards your goals. You just letting it sit there. You just letting it build up until you just burst. Bro, you hustling backwards. You're doing semen retention backwards. Of course you're going to relapse. Of course you can't make it past 3 days because you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything, man. Bro, relapsing shouldn't even be on your mind if you really on that grind on semen retention. If you really on the journey to making the best version of yourself, yeah, it's going to come a couple of times where it just gets tough and it just gets difficult and you be like, man, forget this. I can't do this no more. But then just when you lose all hope, God is going to give you a sign. It could come in any shape or form, but it's up to you to take it. He's going to give you an opportunity to get back in the game. So this is why you have to think before you give up. Think before you make drastic decisions that are going to put you in the worst position. That's why you must think. Before you make a short-term decision, think about your long-term goals first. Think about, oh, if I do this, will this correlate to what I want in the future? If it's not, don't do it. Do not do it. I know it can be tempting, but you gotta fight it off. And what you need to understand is that nobody is coming to save you on semen retention. So you can go out here and get distracted by all these females all you want. You can have the fear of missing out by seeing everybody in relationships all you want. And you could be lonely. But you want to know what else you can do? You could put that work in, and I guarantee you won't feel lonely no more because you feel like you got a purpose. You feel like you out here doing something. You feel like you contributing to a greater power. And the greater power is your seed. And you have that. You have that. We make choices every day. Every day. Our life is based on choices that we made. You are in the position that you are in today because you made certain decisions in your past. Do you not realize that now, the present moment, it can be the past depending on what we do next? Depending on what we do next, it can be the past. So now that you understand it can be your past, why don't you just make the best decisions right now so you can look back and say, hey, I may not be where I wanted to, but at least I know I gave it my all. I made the best decisions, and I didn't give up. Because in life, you always got an opportunity to fight back. You always have an opportunity to fight back. But you got to choose to fight back. A lot of people don't choose to fight back. A lot of people can fight back, but they choose not to. They choose not to. And you can't blame it on anybody else but yourself. Honestly, these females can do whatever they want, but until I achieve my dreams, until I achieve my goals, bro, I'm not bothered with them. Bro, it's so many females out here in this world. So many to the point that they outnumber us. Do you not realize that there are more chicks in this world than there are men? There are more females in this world than there are men. So why should you just be hung up on one, knowing that you have not achieved all your goals? And I'm not telling you to go out here and just finesse every single female that you can. Oh, bag all the baddies, get all the baddies, crack all the girls down. You don't got to do that. You don't have to do that. What I'm telling you to do, I'm telling you to put the focus into yourself and focus on what's really important. There's probably some things that you know you need to get done, but you don't feel like getting it done because you want pleasure. That's what you want. But honestly, what will that pleasure bring you? You're going to feel good for like 5 seconds, at most 5 minutes. Bro, it's not going to bring you anything long term. You got to put the work in now so you can be great later. So you can be great later. It's all going to make sense later on. You see, what I really notice is that the more I record these videos, the more productive I get. Just yesterday, I could have chose to bullshit, but I didn't. You know what I did? I studied. I read my books for class. And I was doing good. I was chilling. I'm like, yo, I really did that. I really studied. I never study. But it's only due to the fact that I really want this certain thing for my life and I have to achieve it. I can't have no distractions because I know that if I have some distractions, I'm not going to be able to give it my all. I gotta sacrifice the short-term pleasure for the long-term goals. That's why you guys seeing me drop so much lately, is because I've really been focusing on myself. Yes, I've been getting female attraction, but I'm not succumbing to that though, because I told you guys 2024 is the year to focus on yourself. 2024 is the year to win. 2024, no more distractions. 2024, no more games. No more games. So what's the point? What's the point? There is no point. There's no point. It's either you lock in or you get locked out. There's really not much I can say. It's nothing much I can say. It's either you do the best for yourself or you're just going to become the worst version of yourself. But it's all a choice that you made. You can't get mad at anybody else but yourself. So I just want to leave that on you guys' mind. So anybody who's planning on doing semen retention for the female attraction, you will fail. You will fail. You will. You will, because it's not going to get you anything. You're going to be doing all these things just for some attention. 9 times out of 10, you're probably not even going to pull up on these females. You're probably not even going to pull up on them. You're just doing all that for some attention. Imagine. Oh, recording. Yeah, but imagine doing all that for attention. It doesn't make sense at all. But with that being said, don't do it for the female attraction. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Do it for yourself. Do it because you want to see yourself in a better position. And that's pretty much it. It's simple. It's simple. You got to fight it off. Ain't nobody going to fight it off for you. So it's all on you. But with that being said, this has been Grind Life Productions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share. You guys already know the deal. Grind Life Productions on Instagram, Grind Life Productions on TikTok, Retention Life Productions on Instagram as well. We going up on all three. I might move over to Facebook soon because I heard some good things about that. So, yo, Grind Life Productions to the moon for real. It's only a matter of time. I'm here. I'm getting to work in for sure. I'm not getting distracted. I've been locked in like crazy lately. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But with that being said, it's been Grind Life Productions and we signing out. Peace.